Yo, what's up? It's your boy Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. Legends never die, they stay in our hearts. If you want to support us, click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and also you can come down here and hit the join button under the video or in our channel section. And you can also join our Patreon, patreon.com/currency365. And we also have Cash App and also PayPal for supports if you want to sow some seeds. Peace out. God bless. Enjoy the video and keep the movement going. Legends. Bye. All right. Welcome back to Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. All right, so we're here with the LUNC community and the USTC community, repay community. Let's get it. All right, so we know who's going to the Super Bowl, the Chiefs versus the 49ers. Interesting, in my Brad Bernadette video last night, I said, wouldn't that be interesting if the 49ers actually came back and won the game and then they go to Super Bowl and they actually beat the Chiefs and Taylor Swift and the Swifties are crying at the Super Bowl? I said it could be the end of the NFL. I guess we'll find out. So half of it came back. They came back and won the game, and so now they're going to the NFL. They're going to Super Bowl, and I guess we'll see what happens in the Super Bowl because you guys already know what the 49ers are coded, and so it's the Swifties versus the Funeral Squad. Take it how you want it. So we'll see how it plays out. It's going to be an exciting, shocking February. So get ready for February in the Super Bowl in Las Vegas, of all places, right? So this is going to be interesting. All right. So you guys already know what the 49ers are coded. So, here they go. Let's see what happens. They're seeking what? Revenge from the last Super Bowl that they lost. Just like they were seeking revenge against the Eagles the last time they played, and they dressed up in all black for a funeral. Interesting. So let's watch let's see how it all plays out. All right. So anyways, we keep the LUNC community keeps asking Coinbase to add them, and I bring this up every, like, let's say every maybe like 4 months, every 6 months I'm doing a video on LUNC. Some people are asking Coinbase to add LUNC, and it's like they're not going to add LUNC, guys, until the chain is very stable and it doesn't have governance changing votes and changing the chain and doing all types of stuff on the chain every single week. There's governance to change something on the chain, right? That's exhausting for people like Coinbase, right? So that are gonna put the Terra chain on their platform. Now, of course, they can just use Wrap Luna, of course, and but still dealing with Wrap Luna, that's what they had actually in the beginning. They had Wrap Luna because they don't have the Terra chain on Coinbase. But you have Wrap Luna, right? So they had Wrap Luna, and so that you can use that with Ethereum, right? So that's why it's Wrap, right? It's called Wrap Luna, right? So it's the same price as Luna, but it's just wrapped, right? Wrapped in Ethereum. So they did have that, and so you could just use that, right? So so they didn't have the Terra chain, and I don't think they're going to get the Terra chain anytime soon. I don't think they're going to put the Terra chain on there because the Terra chain runs by governance, and the changes on there it's just too much. Like there's too much constant changes to the Terra blockchain that it's hard for people to develop on it. It's hard for people to want to put it onto their you see what Binance goes through. Oh my God, right? You know what I mean? Like every week they have to. We're supporting the upgrade on the Terra chain. We're supporting the upgrade. It's exhausting, right? And so Exodus doesn't even allow you to swap LUNC and USTC anymore because of all the upgrades, the constant upgrades that they can't keep up with. Like it. So It's they should be look they should be able to keep up with it because they are blockchain people, but it is exhausting. Like, oh, we want burns, now we don't want burns. Oh, we want this, we want that, we want that. It's like, oh my god, like this blockchain is immature, right? So it's like, it's a constant, battle and repeal this. No, don't repeal that. And we don't realize the consequences of all of these wallets and all of these companies that hold LUNC and hold USTC. They have to go through constant upgrades and downgrades because of the government proposals so that affect the chain. So it's like, you're not just hurting our the LUNC community, which you're hurting all these other companies that support LUNC and USTC when you do all these things, right? So, and they don't, and people don't like to babysit a chain, and so a lot of these companies and a lot of these wallets have had to babysit this chain, and it's not fun. So Coinbase is not going to want to do that, and especially in a time like this right now. They're going to want the LUNC community to be more stabilized, and maybe if they go, maybe we get back to $1 into the pennies and dollars. Maybe they'll think about bringing back a Wrap Luna, and then into the future, I don't know if they're actually going to ever put it back. They might reinstate Wrap Luna, right? And maybe Wrap Luna will be reinstated. So maybe we'll see that, but I don't think they're going to put the Terror Chain on there. It's just too much voting, too much up and down, and there's too much work, right? And so because of that, they're not going to do that. That, in my opinion, is just too much work. But Rap Luna could come back though. They could reinstate Rap Luna once the chain recovers. So I'm going to keep saying that until something else tells me differently. But I know that the LUNC community wants to be put back on Coinbase, but it was Rap Luna, which is basically the same thing though. It goes off the same price as Terra Luna Classic. All right. So that's what's going on with that. I know you guys are still axing, but we don't, they're not going to put it back on until, in my opinion, until we get into the pennies, and then they're going to jump on the bandwagon, and then they're going to put the Wrap Luna back on there again, so people can use that. Okay, so I think you can. Can't you get Luna 2.0 and LUNC and USTC on Coinbase Wallet though? Right? Isn't that? Isn't I don't have Coinbase wallets. I mean, I do have Coinbase wallet, but I don't use it. Right? So I don't have nothing in there. I don't even know how to use Coinbase wallet. It's different than MetaMask and Trust Wallet and all the other ones, right? So I don't know how to use it. So I don't use it. All I use is Coinbase.com. So so I don't have anything. I don't have nothing in Coinbase.com. So right now, so everything's and nothing's in there. So but yeah, so I think they're on Coinbase Wallet. I think you can get LUNC and Luna and USTC on Coinbase Wallet. I'm not sure if you can or not, but you should be. It's a decentralized wallet, right? So you should be able to get it on there. Adding maybe you have to add the Terra chain on there or whatever. I don't know, or maybe the Terra chain's already added on there and you can get it on there. I don't know. Okay, so I'm not sure if you can get it on there or not. Okay, so it looks like um right on schedule. Looks like somebody undelegated big time here, and this always happens every time we reach the certain 15%. Somebody is undelegating, and it's probably from one of the validators that wants to keep Luna Classic at the current prices that we're at, and doesn't want it to excel in pricing so that we don't, so that people don't undelegate from them, right? So there's a bunch of validators on the chain that don't want Luna to do anything but stay status quo, so that they can continue to just enjoy the rewards. And they're scared that if the price goes up and we go up into those 305, 306, a ton of people are going to undelegate from them, and so what they do is they'll buy it cheap, and then once it goes up, and once we're seeing that the things are going up, they will undelegate to try to see it, and hopefully that discourages the price and discourages people from delegating, right? So that this has been happening over and over again. This is why we can't get higher than that 1 trillion 31, right? 1 trillion 31 was, we always get stuck around this 1 trillion 21, 31 area because they're watching that area and then they keep undelegating on purpose. And then when it falls, then they come back in and then they redelegate. So we have people that really hate this chain, folks, and they're doing this over. And I had it all on video. Of course, my videos have been my channel was terminated, so all that evidence is gone now. But for you guys that were watching those videos over there, you saw that we've been documenting this stuff for a long time, and it just keeps happening. Every time we get into that area, we get big on delegations. I don't know. That only thing I can think about is that these validators are watching that, and they're like, and then they say undelegate, and then they undelegate to make sure that we don't go higher than that area for some strange reason. I don't know why they picked that area, but they don't want people to stake, and they don't want a lot of people staking, and they don't want the price to go up. They want the price to sit right in here, and so that they can just make money off of staking rewards. They don't want people undelegating. Okay, 18% to the downside on the volume there, and we're down back to 574 there, and we're back under the one there. So every time we go up above one, somebody's dumping it. I don't, why would you dump? I don't know. People do whatever they want. I'm not gonna tell people what to do. It's decentralized. You can do whatever you want. So I'm not even gonna worry about it. And then we got 0.025 here for USTC, down 32% on the volume today. Wow, volume is really low here on USTC. And then 1% there on the market, down 1% on market cap there. All right. So, things are kind of blah right now. And as the Middle East wars intensify, it looks like the cryptos are going to the red side today as the Middle East wars intensify. And I told you guys on Patreon that I thought we are going to see consolidations on Monday and Tuesday, and then the Fed's meeting on Wednesday. If Jerome Powell gives us the news on rate cuts, incoming rate cuts, 3 incoming rate cuts, and more and easy money coming back into the markets, then we're going to pump like crazy, right? So and that's on the 31st, right? And so we got 29th, 30th, and 31st, and Shiba Inu auto burns are supposed to go live on the 31st, right? They said the end of January. So we'll see if Jerome Powell gives us some massive bullish news by rate cuts and easy money coming back into the markets. The markets are going to pump. So right now we're going to see consolidations in the market as fear of the Middle East wars intensify. And then we're going to see Jerome Powell's going to step in here and he's going to talk about rate cuts and easy money coming back in the markets. And I think the markets are going to soar from that. And the auto burns some Shiba Inu are supposed to start. Evergrande is now liquidating and it's in big trouble and crashing, right? So what happened? Remember the Matthew, not Matthew Perry, but what's the guy's name? Mac Praise. Remember the Mac Praise prophecy, and what he saw was that China's financial system was cratering, and everybody in China was pulling their money out, and they were getting into Shiba Inu. What a perfect timing with auto burns are about to start and Evergrande liquidating and crashing this morning. So you're going to see China's economy completely start crashing publicly, because before it was crashing privately. Now it's going to be crashing publicly, and people are going to be rushing into Shiba Inu. That's why I told the Shina community, you better pump your token now before everybody eyes go towards Shiba Inu with these auto burns, right? So nobody listens to me. So anyways, it is what it is. Um, okay, so let's go over here. That's why I gave Sheena community that plan to start early. That put 25. Everybody, you get a wallet. Dan sets up a wallet. Everybody puts money into it. You get 25,000 in it, and then you burn 20. Every time it hits 25,000, you go in there and you swap it for Sheena and you burn and you pump Sheena Inu before Shiba Inu takes off here, right? With these auto burns and China rushing in to SHIB because if Sheena doesn't pump here before SHIB, then everybody's going to rush into SHIB and everybody's going to be dumping all these other tokens to rush into Shiba Inu. I mean, it's not hard to understand, is it? You know, but nobody listens to me, so it doesn't really matter. All right, so um, let's see here. All right, so let's go to the station and let's see what's going on. So the security is not passing. Okay, so people have changed their votes from yes to no, and they are telling us why on Twitter, and they're saying that there's some discrepancies with pay or discrepancies with some of the language in the thing now after rereading it over, and so there's some funny. Somebody said there was some funny business going on in here in this thing. So okay, so like I said before, my vote would have been no anyways. If I was a validator, I would have voted no because I don't think we have to pay $51,000 for anything in DeFi. So I don't think Ethereum and them have to pay $50,000 for a security upgrade. I could be wrong on that, but I would like evidence on why we need to pay that type of money. And especially when they say upfront, that's a red flag for me. Or anybody that says you need to pay us half up front immediately, and we know what happens when we've done that in the past. These people then go, "Up, we got the money. Now we can just give you reports on what we think is what we're gonna do," and we don't, and then we don't really do anything. So it's not a good look to say we need that money up front now, as if they're desperate for cash, right? And it's like, if you're that desperate for cash, then stake your tokens and earn rewards. You know what I mean? So it's almost like if they wanted to get that money up front in cash it out on us, dump the price of LUNC on us and go, ha ha, you know, like the other guys have done, right? So I would have voted. If I was a validator, I would be voting no, until we get more information and third party come in and say this is and Binance, just ask Binance, hey, is this good for the chain or is this a red flag? And they'll tell us, um, so we need more information on third party, outside third party, on stuff like this before we dump $51,000 onto people that could just be like, ha ha, they can hit us with the Nelson, you know what I mean? Um, Okay, so and then we have this one another repeal. This is the problem with this chain, and this is why Coinbase will not list LUNC or anything else is because of this right here. Repeal. Every time we pass something, we're repealing it. You know, what I mean, it's just it's annoying. It's annoying. We pass something in governance, and then a week or two later, it's vote. Here comes the repeal. Ah man, I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Now, what are we repealing this time? Um, 11,889. Okay, so I'm not sure what is this though. This has effectively halted development and progress. I don't even remember what 11,889 is. What was that? Is that the pay the do the work and then get paid that all knows was talking about that the security upgrade proposal contradicts the work and then get paid proposal, I guess. It says to address this issue, it is proposed to repeal the current, yeah, PPJ, I guess that's what it is. Um, paid per work or whatever, pay per job. So pay per job, I think that's what it is. Pay per job. So you do your job and then you get paid to do the once the job is completed, you get paid. So it says that this proposal is is being misinterpreted, I guess, and people are using it to not pass anything on the chain. Okay. In the meantime, a return to previous regime of managing governance spending proposals is suggested. I don't want any spending proposals. I want the community pool to explode, to just continue to rise and rise and rise and rise and rise and rise. And that's gonna suck money out of the circulating supply. That's going to suck money out of the out of the exchanges, right? It's going to suck money out of the circulating supply and the exchanges as well, and it's all going to be in a community pool, and so that means less tokens are available for trading, right? Because it's all in the community pool, and now we have a massive reserves, and this is going to be very bullish for investors coming in to see that our community pool and our reserves are massive, right? So, and like I said before, the only proposal that I wouldn't mind is taking 1% of that community pool every week and buying back and burning USTC for repeg purposes, right? So if it deals with the repeg, then I think that's okay. 1% is not a lot. It's 4% a month. That's nothing, right? I think the community pool grows probably like, I don't know, 20% a month. So it wouldn't hurt it from growing, and you can also accelerate the repeg purposes. But of course, the community has not made any efforts to repeg this thing as a community, because I mean, with all the people that we have in this community, with 100 validators, there's just no reason why USTC has not repegged it by now. I mean, all nodes by themselves could repeg USTC in 6 months. And think about that. I mean, all nodes and Orion by themselves could repeg USTC. Let me let you sit on that, right? All nodes and Orion by themselves could repeg USTC. So we have 100 validators, and we got 50,000 plus people in this community, and two validators could actually repeg USTC on their own. So what in the world is 50,000 plus people doing? I mean, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Anyways, 42. I mean, that's putting it in perspective, right? It's like, what are we doing, man? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. 42 million, in burns. Okay. And then we have 9,000 in burns on USTC. All right. 9.7 billion tokens. Yeah. It's just, you know, and then we every time we hit 15, we always drop. Somebody is always waiting to undelegate every time we hit 15, and they're gonna continue to do it over and over again. Every time we hit that 21, the 25, the 30, to 30 billion, somebody always undelegate. It's always clockwork. I don't know why they picked this range to do it. Well, I guess it's because it's the 15% range. But every time we hit this 15% range, somebody is ready to undelegate. I wish I could see who that was. Who it is. Let's see if we can find out who these people are that continue to undelegate every time we hit this range. They magically want to undelegate. CC 4 billion came off there, and Terra Casino leading the way with DF Lunk on the burns on that side there. All right, we got somebody burning a little bit here on USTC. Nice. All right, so Lunk Goblins are up 400 million, and then Moon Rabbit continues with another 200 million. Stake Bin coming in with 176 million. All right, then you got the rest of them here. So who unstaked, man? Somebody. Okay, so top losses Vegas. Wow, Vegas lost almost 1 billion tokens there. Happy Caddy and NITAWA. Okay, so interesting. Look at all of these. Well, Moon Rabbit lost 578 million. So who's the one that lost the billions though? Maybe we can check here. Let's see. Did anybody lose billions? Because we got 4 billion that came off. I don't see it. Top staking events. Where's the billions at, man? We lost 4 billion in staking. I don't see anything on here. It's just regular numbers here. I mean, this is not nothing. This is nothing normal. I mean, out of the blue. I mean, okay, whatever. Oh my God, Vegas. That's what happened with Vegas. Vegas missed 9,500 signatures, and now Vegas node has been jailed. Okay, that's what happened with Vegas. Okay, yeah, I was like, what in the world happened with Vegas there? So Vegas, if you're watching this, he might have been on he might have went on vacation or something like that. That's when you run your own node, you have to be on top of it all the time, right? That's the only point pain in the butt of running your own stuff. Like if you let all nodes take care of it, they watch it. And they have people that they pay people to watch all that stuff and do all that stuff. But when you run your own node, you have to. If you go on vacation or anything and that thing trips up and you don't fix it, this is what's going to happen, and you can lose a lot of delegations there. So yeah, all nodes needs. I mean, Vegas needs to. If he's on vacation, he needs to get home or have somebody get in there and fix the node for him. Yeah. Anyways, that's one part about being staked to somebody that's running their own stuff. Like it's they have to watch over it all the time. Okay. Just like banks have to watch over your money, right? And security upgrades and watch over your money all the time. You have to do if you're running your own stuff and you have your own cryptos and your own wallets, you have to do that on your every day. You have to be checking your wallets, checking all your stuff, and you have to run your own things, right? Okay, so community pool, let's check it out. It continues to soar to the upside. Nice, 4 billion and 8.3, and then we have we already looked at stats there. So let's go to the validators wrap up the video and all nodes leading the way. These two validated. Matter of fact, these five, right? The top 10 could repeg USTC within 30 days. I mean, let's keep it on. Let's keep it real, right? I mean, but unfortunately, they don't want to. So it is what it is. Maybe one or two of them do out of the top 10. I'll say two of them. Maybe two of them want to repeg USD. The rest of them just want to collect money and just live life and just live in luxury. So I'm pretty sure these guys are living in luxury now. I mean, look at the commissions they're getting now. So I'm pretty sure these guys are living in luxury right here. These guys here are living in luxury. Like if you're getting 6% commissions or 8%, and you're also delegating on your own, then you're probably making like I don't know how much they're making, but they're probably making 300 to. They could be making anywhere between. They could be taking home anywhere between $300 a day to I don't know. Some of them might be taking home like $1,500 a day. I mean, you never know. I don't know the math on that, but they can be making $200 to $500 a day or $1,500 a day. I mean, who knows, right? Who really knows? So I mean, they don't want that to change. So they're just gonna milk everything and let the chain die. As long as they milk it all and they get theirs, they don't care. So all right. Burn It All is at 47. We're starting to rise here. So Brad and the boys are starting to rise. Here we go, 47. And let's see how we do this week. And let's see if they can continue to get some redelegations over here and some delegations. And people are staking their commissions and their rewards. And yeah, so we'll see how that plays out. All right. And the rest of the validators are here at the bottom. Peace out. God bless. Hope you guys are doing well. And it's going to be an interesting Super Bowl. Definitely with the Swifties versus the Funeral Squad. So that's going to be interesting. Hope you guys are doing well. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.